So busy doing nothing.
Busy doing nothing.
Busy doing nothing.
Busy Doing Nothing podcast.
All right. This is the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. We right in the middle of the conversation. I'm your host, Mr. Freemans. To my left, I have
Prentice, aka Prinny D, and to my left I have
Taylor, aka Doc, and to my left we have a special guest today.
Heavy.
the return.
The
The
return.
return of the heavy.
Hey y'all.
Don't act like you don't know how to send it off.
All right.
I'm sorry. Wait, she not. Oh yeah. To my left.
Yeah.
Lee, aka House.
And how was everybody? We got our special guest. First and foremost, our special guest, Jill. You know, Jill was on
I'm
season.
family. Ain't
Yeah,
no
yeah.
Special
But
guest.
you're a special
Oh,
guest.
But you special.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
But you're
Our special family guest,
Yeah.
Heavy. She's back on the scene for the
Hey,
day. She's got a lot of things going on. One between like with your modeling, and then you working on a documentary. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about
Are we
that.
taking a shot?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
say something.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to get it over with.
Taylor used to be the student that used to tell the teacher we had homework.
Looking like you know homework today?
What about our homework? Right.
Damn, gotta go.
I'm trying to get it over with. That's why.
All right. So before we get there, our drink of the day, thanks to Lee.
Old Smoky Tennessee
God
Moonshine
damn.
with the flavor Blue Flame.
Blue
It
Flame.
isn't even a fucking flavor. It's just a fucking color. But you know,
Fire.
whatever. Blue Flame. And let them have it. Whatever they want that to mean.
Yeah, yeah. And also to know this will be the season finale because we all gonna be dead after this. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I was hoping to come back another season, but you know.
Me
You're
too.
gonna be dead or have the shits tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Either way.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
probably both.
Just corn liquor just coming out as straight liquid. That's the way
Mhm.
it went in. It's just like, you
That's
know.
scary.
I ate pretty hearty today, so normally I eat really good. I
I
don't
ain't
need the
really
shit.
I ate a little crab cake. But...
You definitely gonna have
Well,
the shits.
I
with no
Yeah.
further ado, let's get this poison down in our system.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Oh, y'all about to do this fucking picture thing with the shots? Y'all
Most
fucking
definitely.
around.
Oh yeah, you about to be on it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Oh.
The chest.
She held face.
I try to keep it cute because I know y'all be trying to fuck around with the shit. And
Oh,
it's not terrible. It wasn't terrible.
That
She
shit,
lying.
that shit gave me goosebumps. Like, you said,
It actually wasn't terrible.
It wasn't
So,
terrible.
I still feel it.
I can feel it
I feel
still,
it
but it
still.
wasn't terrible. Like the
That's
taste
what
of
I
it
don't
wasn't
feel it in
terrible.
my chest. I feel it here. Like I feel it
I
coming
went to your
here.
sinuses.
Right. That shit coming into my head. It's
Like,
coming into my
get a
eyeballs.
mucus.
You gonna have a
Throat
delayed
shit.
shot face. Watch. While you start, you talking, you're just gonna be like.
Like
So remember when we took that shot of old granddad and we all started dying a little bit?
Yeah.
This is worse than that.
I ain't gonna say it's worse than
No,
that.
actually, the old granddad was worse to me. It
Yeah.
tasted
It's
worse.
worse. Like, I feel it in my ears. Like,
I just feel it.
It
In my
has that
chest.
old granddad effect, but the old granddad
I
was
don't feel it
lingering.
at all in nothing.
this shit is
on my
lingering
chest.
for me.
But you probably about to have a stroke, and we probably about to go into
Wow.
cardiac
Well, you
arrest.
you did have like considerably less.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
had
True, yeah.
y'all-
you had a
okay,
good amount
thank
to
you.
be able to hold. God damn, it's burning all over again.
Yeah.
Good.
That shit on my tongue.
I'm gonna think I'm good. I'm gonna get out of my car and text
Right.
you like, hello. I'm
You need
just
to come open the
stuck.
door.
I'm just stuck here.
We ain't taking no more shots of that, are we? Huh?
No, I don't think so.
Fuck
so.
I can take another
that.
shot. Of that.
Yeah, you do that.
I recover.
I mean, we do have our closing shot, but it's
Oh,
moonshine today, so
I don't know if I participate.
I don't know. If we should, I don't know if we should definitely do it because it's the season finale, or if we should.
Yeah,
we
Definitely
take it
should
easy.
do it because it's the season finale.
We're gonna
Okay.
have
I
the
think y'all
cleanest
should.
fucking digestive tracts.
Right.
Period. Like,
I already feel like I can breathe better.
Well, as we recover, tell us a little bit about
I got
what you got going
bronchitis.
on.
Yeah, what's
You
you
know,
got
you got
going
I
your-
don't
on?
even know.
You got your modeling stuff going on. You got your documentary. Tell us what that's about.
The documentary. So basically, it's just about like black men in America, and it's, I feel like the whole Nipsey thing like inspired me with that. Like that shit hit
Weren't you doing that
hard.
before he died? You started that before he
No,
died, right? Oh,
it
okay.
was like after, but like I was been thinking about it, but like you know you think about something and you be like, I'm gonna do that, and then like that happened. I was like,
And it just
damn,
push
like
you over.
Yeah.
that shit
Calm
hit
it
me
down.
real hard, and
Yeah.
it was like you driving around, you hear him, and you fucking a little tear. You like, what the fuck? I don't even know him, shit. But I'm sad.
Right.
But no, like it's just it's so much going on in the black community. I feel like, and as far as like men And then I just felt like it's no one really out here. I mean, I feel like it's more people out here letting us know what's going on with like women and like black women and things like that. But I don't feel like there's really any like spokespeople for our black men. And I feel like black women are amazing, of course. You know, we go through a lot, but at the same time, I feel like you all go through a lot as well. And so I feel like to put that on the forefront and just have someone to like put that on the forefront for y'all and to show y'all that like we still love y'all, we still care about y'all, and like despite us being like fuck my baby daddy and like, you know, shit like that, you know, we still are here for y'all. And I just want to show like, you know, the hardships and like what y'all really have to go through on a day-to-day basis, because I honestly really don't know outside of like the things that I see. So that
That's what's
inspired
up.
me, and yeah.
I mean,
we need more
it
positive.
means a lot more because obviously, as a woman, you're the one producing. Because like, if a guy was producing something like that, there would be a number of women that would just write it off as, oh, that's
Yeah.
just dudes complaining.
Yeah.
Because you know, it seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, the struggle of a black man and the struggle of a black woman are always used to combat one
Yeah.
another, and it's not really, it doesn't
Yeah.
really create any bridges. So that's cool that you know, you being a black woman are creating
Yeah.
something to showcase black men.
And my dad was shitty. Like, he's shit. He ain't shit. He trash. So it's just like, I want people to see that, like, regardless of where you come from, like, you can still know that, like, there are good black men, regardless of your baby daddies, regardless of your dads, regardless of, you know, friendships or just, you know, ex-boyfriends or just anything, like, negative about a black man experience that you've had. There's also a positive experience that I feel like we've all experienced, like, a good, strong black man in our corner at some point. So,
Yeah.
you know, I
That's
just
what's up.
want to put that out
You
there.
touched on an important point too, because I was just talking to one of my friends saying like I feel like there's so much support for black women. Like they got exclusively black women business meetings where they promote black women business. It's exclusive retreats for black women to get away to you know,
Yes.
but it's not stuff exclusively for black men. And it's like that's like something that's really like to me it's like why not? Because
Yeah.
we need to help just as much as y'all do.
Yep.
Like y'all oppressed because y'all women and all that other stuff, but you know, to being a black man, we like
I
we
think it's-
face the same challenges.
I think that's the reason why they don't have as much is because it's like they don't try to shed no positive light on men as much. Like it's always something negative when you hear about a black man, and that's why we need something like that, because the more positivity that you have put out there, the more opportunities will come.
I think also there's the notion that, you know, men in general, but black men particularly, because that's what we're talking about, is like the whole stand up on your own 2 feet. So yeah, they don't have collaborative
Yeah.
retreats for black men to go to because it's just like figure it out. You know what I mean? Like you on your own,
Get on
do
your
it.
shit.
Right.
Like,
Stop
right.
whining.
As a black man, you're all, from the very beginning, you're taught to suck that shit up.
Right.
Just, you know, so.
Stop being a bitch or you soft
Right,
and all that
right.
shit.
And I mean, and I do believe it is important to instill resilience in people, all people, not just men or boys, but
Yeah.
you know, it gets to a point where it's just like, yo, that is still a person. Like, you know,
you
we
still
can't
gotta
be
allow them to
robots.
be vulnerable too,
Yeah.
because you know that's an emotion. Being able to be vulnerable is an
Right.
important thing to have.
I think it's real important for a documentary like that for younger boys.
Right.
Because like when you turn the TV on, you're most likely seeing a black man die, honestly, and that's not a good thing to see all the time, you know.
You either see a black man
So-
dying or a black man killing.
Yeah, yep, either
So-
killing or dying. So I feel like that would be good just to hit in different genres or whatever any man does. Like if he a doctor, a lawyer, or something, we need stuff like that because. Sometimes when you come to a young black boy, he thinks that he need to be a basketball player, a rapper, a football player in order to do anything, and
Right.
I think that's really important.
Right. What's up? So tell us about you know, the modeling journey.
It's slow, so I don't
Yeah.
really have much to say. Like,
Oh,
it's just, you know, it's going slow. I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to do it the right way,
Right.
not necessarily. We were talking about this earlier, like the video vixen way. And I want people to respect me and respect the art, not respect like just me being cute or like just a body or you know, things like that. So that is like, and it's crazy because it's like the following I have on Instagram is more like thirst trap following. You know, people will like a thirst trap in like 3 seconds. People will like, you know, like a photo with a filter or whatever. But it's like when I put my actual content out, I get love, but not as much
not the
love.
same,
And
yeah.
it's like, that's wild. And it's like, you know, I pride myself on doing the best that I can do for shoots. So it's just like, if you're gonna give me love and like a photo, I'd rather you like stuff that I'm doing professionally before you like something that I'm just taking on my own or like stuff like that. So it's a hard thing, but I'm gonna keep pushing and I'm gonna keep striving to do what I have to do, and we're gonna see how that shit goes.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I definitely know what you mean, in terms of like, I mean, social media always has that weird thing, because like people who are trying to do stuff, when you post in like your entrepreneurial endeavors or your journeys or whatever, it's less supportive. But if you post something stupid like a fight or just stupid stuff like that, you get more reactions than
I think it's more so an issue with women too. Like if you post, like you said, you post a thirst trap, everybody in there. But when you post something about like your business or something that you're really passionate about, they just like I post something like a little more eccentric, and people are like, this is weird. What is this? Like and I kept that shit up. But it's like.
And it's like, I want people to see a different side. Like, yes, I'm going to post thirst traps because what the fuck? Like, of course, like, whatever. But then it's also like, I want people to see, like, the art in it, and not that it's just, I'm not just another, like, video vixen person, or I'm not just another person that just wants to show off her body. Like, this is a passion for me, and it's something that I want to turn into a career, and like I take it very serious. So it's like I want people to take it as serious as I take it.
Right.
I don't want to be made into like a joke or like something that's just, what I'm saying? I want people to see that and be like, damn, like that shit cool as shit, or that shit looks really good, or inspire someone to be like, damn, like maybe I could go out here and do whatever. So
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, with the following, with followings, like you said, they get used to seeing certain things from people's pages. So like if they see usually just posting like pictures or whatever, just being cute or whatever, and then you actually post something, they're gonna be like, no, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for that. So it's like it at some point you kind of almost got to tear it all the way down and rebuild an entire new social media image for real.
I feel reluctant to do any of that.
Me too. Yeah, it's hard.
In my case, like I like to bake, and I'm into like fermentation and shit like that. Like
nigga, you got this goddamn moonshine.
like right now,
from that right.
I'm making kombucha and wine and shit. Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
So so remember, like I said in the group message, I said I'm working on my next Wretched thing, like for next season. Like I'm gonna be in like a big ass 5-gallon, like one of my brews I'm working on.
Okay.
So but when you post shit like that, you're like, okay. Did you put weed in it? Like
right. Trying to figure out some way to.
But they less interested in that shit. They signed up for the titty pictures and shit like that. So
until you get like popping, and then they like, oh shit, so and so like that. So and so putting that on their profile. Like, let me go ahead and support it. Let me go ahead and like it. But it's like as a whole and as people, and I feel like especially as Black people, like we need to fucking support one another and like what we have going on, so that other people can see that bond and see that like we're linked in and we're together, and be like, all right, bet, like
I think a lot of
we in this thing too.
And I think a lot of people's reservations, they don't want to be the first one on board, because if it don't go right, then they're gonna be like, oh man, now I look dumb because I endorsed this thing.
But then when you blow up, they be like, then they be like, I was the first one.
Right.
Yeah,
no, you know something. With a lot of Black folks, and it can be one of your closest friends too.
People be hating.
When you're doing something outside of the box, and you're doing something that's out of the norm and not your 9 to 5, and people are picking up on it like, oh, that's cool. I'll buy that from you. Hey, can you support me?
Nope.
I got you. I'm gonna post you up, like, and it's like crickets.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like they feel like it's not them. It's like that crabs in a bucket shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've literally had somebody like, I'm like, I might just start selling all my baked goods, because baking stuff and fermenting stuff, that shit makes me feel good. Like, and people keep asking, they want to buy stuff, so maybe I start selling it. Hey, you gonna take this to your job if I sell it? Just take it. You don't have to anybody buy it. Just like, hey, the first one's free. Like, just take these cinnamon rolls with you. This chick put the cinnamon rolls in her car, and a week later I get in her car, and they were still in the car. And I'm like, I noticed them, and I saw, because the top was clear. I could see every cinnamon roll still in there, and I'm like, right.
How do you not smell that after a while?
Well, cinnamon rolls with baked goods, I'm like,
They
well,
continue to smell
yeah.
sweet, even though they start to like.
Oh.
And then they get weaker over time. So.
Yeah.
And really, just like if you don't want to support, then don't. Like I feel like that's ignorant as shit to be
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, I'm gonna take
And
it
just
somewhere
have 'em sit in
wherever,
the
you know what I'm
car.
saying, and then just throw me your fucking car, and she didn't even realize that you got in and fucking seen that shit. Like that's, and to me, that's terrible. Like as a someone that's like takes that shit serious and you like what you do, and then you fucking get in someone's car and be like. Well, God,
It was so awkward.
I mean,
I'm just
damn,
like,
that shit
I'm like,
stood
did I
out
say
back for you.
something?
Goddamn,
Like, it's-
she didn't even take one for herself. Well, fuck me.
Like,
Like,
I found out
terrible.
from somebody else, like, yeah, she said this and she said that, like, she not doing this, and I'm like, she could have said that to me,
Mhm.
Right.
like,
Yeah,
That's
women,
what I
women
hate.
are bad at that.
Yeah.
Women are fucking terrible at
It
supporting.
ain't even just women. I mean,
Just
everybody
niggas,
does.
too. It's
Men do it
everybody.
too. Like that. I hate the ones that act like, oh yeah, it's cool. I like it, whatever. But then they don't do. They don't. They
nothing
don't.
about
Right.
it, yeah.
So
Have
it's
you
like,
experienced that with the busy doing nothing thing? You feel like
yeah, but with the busy doing nothing thing, it's a little harder to quantify in terms of like with the clothing line. Cause somebody can be like, yeah, I like that shirt. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. You know what I mean? Just send me the link. Send the link. Nothing. And if I follow up, I'm like, yo, you still trying? They be like, yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one this weekend or something. Whatever it is. And then nothing. So it's just like, I mean, I get it. Things like clothes or whatever is really relying upon disposable income. But it's just like, I'd rather somebody tell me like, nah, that's not for me, or I'm just not
like,
trying to
how
get one
hard is
right now.
that?
But I'll
They feel like they going hurt feelings. That's
I
what
don't
it
even
is.
think
I
it's
feel
that. I
like
think
that's
they're
what
just
they
doing
would
it for the
do.
attention for real.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's about hurting feelings.
Somebody taking her
Yeah, I
cinnamon
don't
buns
even
for
think they
attention.
care
It's not about
about
hurting. It's just more so like, oh yeah,
they
it's
want
about
those
the image
brownie
of looking
points,
good.
right?
Yeah.
They want those brownie
They
points
want
for
you to
saying-
feel like
Right.
that they're interested or they're invested in whatever, but
Right.
really they're not. And that
Right.
shit is just, it's stupid. It's
Right.
fake.
And I'd rather that person tell me like, nah, so
No,
that way I
I'm
can
not really
find
interested.
somebody who's
Who
actually
is,
interested
exactly.
in, because I mean, you wasted
Right.
cinnamon rolls. Like you
Right.
could have gave that to somebody
My
else.
cinnamon
Yes.
rolls bomb as fuck. Those would have been.
I'm mad you
gone
didn't
if
give them to
took
me.
them work.
I was gonna say, shit.
Yeah, you
I
ain't
was
looking
like-
back. She been waiting for you to.
I
say
would
that
have-
time.
I
I'm still
actually-
waiting. It's a whole year later. I'm still
Keep
waiting.
You
I'm gonna let
waiting.
y'all know. Like, I plan to wake up early this morning and make a bunch of, black bottoms and bring them in, like the finale.
Oh, you been making black bottoms?
Mhm.
Fuck around here. Ain't no shit gonna be black bottoms in my car. Please.
They wouldn't have made it to her job.
Jesus.
I mean,
high as
but-
hell.
so
I'm-
I said I was gonna bring them. I was gonna bring them, but when I woke up, I didn't turn the AC on last night. It was a good 90 degrees when I got out of bed, and I said, man, I'm not turning that fucking oven on. I'm turning this AC on. I got a lot of running around to do. And by the time like 4 o'clock rolled, I'm like, fuck, I don't even have time to make black bottoms.
Do y'all find like y'all biggest supporters come from like strangers? Because for
Yeah,
me, with the
yeah.
jewelry shit, most of the people who reached out are people that like they casually see me with the jewelry, and people who I don't know at all, they hit me up like, hey, I love your piece, send me a piece.
Right.
And it seems like the people that I do know, like, hey, you trying to grab? So they try to get it for free, or they just
Or discount.
That's the
they-
most annoying
that, or they
shit
just,
ever.
Yeah.
or they say I'm
Yeah.
gonna support you, but they don't.
Right.
So
I've had a lot of people that support me that I like, people I don't know, or
Yeah.
people that I like least expect. Someone I've never like. I've had one conversation
right.
with, and they've like started supporting me or something like that. And I think it's because the people that
Those
are
are the
close
ones that
to
make you feel
you,
good though.
They do.
yeah, I think the people that are close to you, it's just like it's hard for them to see you doing something.
And it should
That,
not. It
like,
should not be
I-
like
Like
that.
Lee said, that's out the box. That they
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I feel like if it's not nothing that's relatable to them, it's like, oh, that's just something that she do on her own. So they don't really take it as seriously because you don't do that with them. So they don't really think of it. But when you start getting on and start popping, then they like, oh yeah, like I knew
I
about
know
this
her.
this whole time. Like she been doing this for
Because
a long
now they
time.
want
Like
some kind of recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I know them. Like you said, the brownie points. Like I know them too. Like
yeah.
Right.
I think family are the worst culprits, though.
yeah.
In my
Yeah.
case, I would say family's been better than, because like my family will support, if something come out, I got like family that'll be like, yo, get one, and they get one. But
That's not my family.
Yeah,
They want some free shit.
I got family that will. I have family like my cousin, my uncle, and my his wife bought like a bracelet.
yeah.
My aunt bought a bracelet, but I got some people that's like, oh, I'll buy it, then they ain't never show up. Like I held the necklace for like 2-3 weeks with my cousin. He never came.
Right.
And then I had some family even talking shit. Like they was talking shit to my mom about like, oh, he doing the jury. I don't know who he think he is. Blah blah blah. On some spiritual, he think he's some
What the
spiritual type
fuck?
nigga.
What?
Right. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know who he thinks he is. Like, that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, fuck, what's the problem with me doing something like something that like
Right.
make me feel good?
It's because you're not doing something that they doing. You know, like that's what it all be about. Like you doing something that they don't necessarily see people doing.
Especially
Like-
older people are like that too, and in the family it's worse because older people, you know, we've been raised to go to school, get a good job, work your job, retire, die. They don't really look at it like, yo, if you got a business idea, do it, and I'm gonna support it, and I'm gonna get everybody else to support it or whatever. Like a lot of older people, especially a lot of older black people, because we don't have a lot of entrepreneurs in our generations to be like, if you had an idea, they'd be like, yeah, cool, because you know such and such from another
But, you know,
ethnicity, they got companies that they run for the family companies and stuff like that.
I think it's more so like the women in my family that are that way. Because the men in my family, like my brother and his friends, like, he let me test out different recipes and shit on them. Like, I'm going to take this out of my homeboys, and I'm going to get them to buy some shit. Like, I'm like,
Right, though,
I can call him like, hey, like, I got this idea. I'll make some red velvet black bottoms. Just come over so I can let you eat it. And he's like, man, let me get like 3 dozen of these. I'm going to take them around. I'll bring you some money back. And I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, cool. But everybody, you know, the females is a totally different story. Oh, you got a family discount?
I hate that
You pay
question.
the same amount everybody else pays, you know? You're paying for my time, so.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like my people's more like it's just not good enough. Like I'm modeling, but they like unless you about to get on and be on like the cover of Vogue, like.
But that don't happen
What are
overnight.
you
That
doing?
don't happen
They're
overnight.
like, what are you doing?
No.
That's
Right.
fucking weird. You need to go be a fucking doctor. You need to go fucking do
Get a
something
real
that's
job,
gonna make
some shit
something,
like that.
type shit like that. And I'm like, damn, like you could support me on the way up because you just never know. And then like again, like we all said, like when it blows up, they gonna be the first ones to be like, wow, you know, that's my baby. I love her. Da, 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 da. But
That's
you
crazy.
know.
Yeah. That's
And annoying.
Mhm.
It's really annoying.
yeah. Entrepreneurial struggles. But
I
like
must
I
have
said-
manifested that because I wanted to talk about that this episode. So
what?
just like struggling to be an entrepreneur and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I mean it has its struggles, but I mean it also. I mean, I think our generation is probably one of the first generations to really like get out there and be trying, because you know we got technology on our side
ain't
where
taking
our
no
older
shit.
our older generations didn't have that as much. So I think
We got so much access to information too. So whenever we want to know something, how you start a business? Google.
right,
Yeah.
right. Whereas before,
They had to ask a white person
Right.
or ask somebody,
and
in
they
this
probably told
position.
them no, so they feel like they gotta tell everybody else no. But
And
yeah,
I feel like the younger generation is pushing us more to be like out there because I feel like
the younger generation,
as our like younger people, older people are younger than us because they really out here doing. And
they
you,
are.
you like, damn, like I ain't even.
These young niggas
You know, we was just, you know,
I bought
like,
mixtapes
all right,
when I
well,
was a kid
shit,
for
I'm getting
security one time.
old. Like, let me
I don't
hurry
even have a
up.
CD player.
It's like
figure
with
out
all
whatever.
the advancements of the internet, like you really can get out here and do some
Yeah.
shit. Like you can be an influencer on fucking Instagram.
Mhm.
And
And
just
just-
an influence. You ain't
Yeah.
got
Like, you don't even got to have anything else. You just have influence.
You can
Right.
take pictures and get money. Like,
Mhm.
what
That's
the fuck
really
you
it.
just gotta
Oh,
upload.
buy these leggings and get my 15% off
Yeah.
code. I would never wear these leggings, but I'm gonna post this shit so you can
Flat
buy
tummy
them.
tea.
Right,
Nigga,
yeah.
That shit
I
don't
ain't
even.
drinking no flat
Oh,
tummy
you
tea.
know, so
but-
many people with flat tummy
Yeah.
tea.
I ain't even
And
drinking
none
it,
of
but
us
I'm
guarantee-
just saying the
Right.
shit.
Ain't
Like,
that what,
I
isn't that
guarantee
what Cardi B
you
did, or one of them?
It was
Cardi B,
fine.
or
I don't
Nicki
know.
Minaj, one
I
of
feel
them
like
did
it was somebody that we done
Black China.
like Black,
Black- okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Black
It's just like,
China.
hey, it's a well-known fact that I had multiple surgeries, but I'm gonna sit here and act like this too.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
And it's like Kim Kardashian posted that shit.
Goddamn flat tummy. No.
I'm like,
this,
no
you need
damn
this
way.
Dr.
Chuck
Miami,
Joy.
so you need to be fucking throwing
Promote
out
that.
there shit.
And then she tried to be more blunt and promote that skin bleach shit. We're not even gonna get into her, but
Who?
Black China,
Oh,
fucking Pinocchio face bitch.
So we just gonna have
Yes.
Our thigh gap is trash.
ignore the fact that she had this Harvard shit that went down.
What?
She was supposed to like she was saying that she graduated or she had got a degree from Harvard.
Was it an honorary degree and why?
I don't know
She
what
must have
the fuck
opened
was
it up
going
already.
on, but it was like this whole scandal about it being fake.
Of course.
Like she was saying that she had got a degree or she graduated from Harvard or she didn't graduate. She got accepted into Harvard. That's what she was saying. She got accepted into Harvard and she was flaunting it around online saying, "Yeah, I got accepted to Harvard," but turned out it was fake. And now all of a sudden nobody remembers that this happened and this literally happened like this year.
I don't pay her no mind.
Like
I never even heard about
She's
that.
a stripper on the come up. And
Yeah,
not to
she
say
is.
that all strippers are like on a come
but
up.
she was
or,
trying to
like,
say
are
that she was
smart,
going to Harvard,
But
yeah.
no, Black
What I
China.
don't understand, if you are smart enough to get accepted into Harvard, And
The last thing you want to do is be busting it open on a fucking
yeah,
pole.
and you have the mental awareness or the self-awareness.
I don't know, cause
Why are you still out here looking like fucking Flint from A Bug's Life?
if I was smart enough to get into Harvard, and I knew I would have to grind a lot harder to make the money that I wanted to make while going to get that degree, and I can just strip and make the same amount of money, I probably would strip. If you can tell me go to Harvard, get $100,000 in debt
Probably
just to
more
make
than that.
$60,000 a year, or strip and just make $60,000.
It really does
a year.
depend on your morals
I
and
was
stuff
about to say,
and your
it depends
work
on that and
ethic.
your background. And I think she has a nasty background. Like her
mom
mom,
was a
I
stripper,
seen
wasn't
a fucking clip of like her
I'm
and her
still not
mom
convinced her mother
getting
not
into like a
crackhead.
fight, and like her mom calling her all types of like bitches and trying to fight her, and I'm like, that's toxic. And I feel like who she is as a person now is just automatically like on the defense and like to be a toxic person, because what the fuck, your mom?
Her mom was a
is
stripper too, wasn't she?
toxic and nasty. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure her mom was a stripper.
But that shit is awful. That shit
She's
is
really
awful.
crusty. Like she comes from a lineage of crust, and I need to understand what is
that's
going
just
on.
that's just about
like-
breaking cycles, you know. Like I mean, hopefully her child break. The
Hopefully, her
Oh,
child.
but
her
no,
child.
because she's not even trying to like.
The
she's
child
not
was
like
born
she's
into
one of those
some
people where
wretchedness.
she's like, okay,
Some of her kid
this
was
is where I
robbed
came
or
from, but I'm trying to be
shut
better.
up.
I don't feel like
Right.
she's trying to be better. I feel like she's just who
All her
she
children.
is.
She's just trying to get a come up however she can.
And she just wants to just continue to get a check. She
Yeah.
keeps being with all these weird ass
Yeah.
fucking.
But this is what happens
rappers
when
and
people
shit.
get famous or people get recognized for something and they have no talent.
And that shit pisses me off.
Yeah,
Her talent is stripping.
That's what I'm
Y'all,
Yeah.
it is a talent. Stripping hard as fuck. I can't go out here and, I can't go out here and
Nope.
be shaking my ass,
Nope.
flying on the
And that
damn
shit, you
pole
gotta
and
be
stuff like
acting.
that.
Yeah, but
Why
she's
they
not-
can't be flying around with that fucking
But she's
pole?
not. I don't think. She's not famous for stripping. She's famous basically for being
In
in
her
relationships.
fashion.
She got
with
famous for being
celebrities.
stripping first, because that's how rappers start fucking with her. Because
Yeah.
they're like, damn,
Right,
who's
but
Black
she
China?
got known for being in relationships and
From
dealing with these
Tiger,
different
yeah.
rappers. But
exactly.
she
Nobody
didn't
knew
get-
she was.
From
Yeah.
Tiger, basically.
Niggas knew who
Tiger.
she was. I knew who she was
It
before
was just
Tiger.
some dumbass cheap.
I knew who she
didn't know. I
was
was
before
gonna say, I
Tiger,
didn't
too.
know.
Yeah.
I knew who she was.
I
before
knew who
Tiger,
she
just
was
'cause everybody
before
talking about
Tiger,
her.
but I learned more about her when she got with
Right.
Tiger.
Because I used to see pictures of her everywhere. They're like, who's this Black China
Yeah.
bitch? And they was like, oh, like, yeah, you don't know who Black China is? They can show me. Look at Black China. Like, damn,
Because she
look
was a
at shit.
stripper, yeah.
I just think she's thick, but it's just like her face. Like y'all going
No,
pay
it's not
attention
just her
to her
face.
body. It's her whole like her
Her
face
ass
is
looks
just her
fucking
face look
weird.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Her face look
I don't
really
know shit.
wild.
If you're in a
and
strip club, it's
shit.
dark. And she's shaking her ass.
Her face look
True.
wild.
I'm not
as
looking at her
shit.
face if I'm in a strip club and just.
That's true.
You
I
looking
don't
at
know.
that
I
ass.
love the
Yeah.
I love the opinion that it should at least match your leg, bro. Like there should not be a line of demarcation.
But and then, again, y'all throwing money, but like I'm trying to throw money to some little Like I need to see something going.
That's
on
why I don't
here
go to strip
And
clubs.
my-
before
Black
I'm
China-
showing my your hard. You work hard for that
China,
shit.
yeah.
I ain't gonna say they not working hard too, but
I'm not about to just.
That's what I'm
throw
saying.
shit
If she
The
out there
rates
and she
are a
out
lot.
with a
listen,
swing
I've been in
around
strip
that
clubs.
pole,
I've been in
she
strip
doing
clubs.
some shit that I know I can't do. She getting my money.
But does
her.
but does she deserve to be? I don't even necessarily
Idolized.
say celebrity,
Sounds
but
like
yeah, like does she deserve to
Idolized,
be
and
renowned the way
doesn't.
she is for that?
No.
She not renowned for that.
She
She's
fucked her- she
renowned for the
fucked her way into
relationships.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's
yeah,
what
but
she's
I thought
renowned
earlier
for.
we said
And
she's
that's what's
famous
going
from
on.
stripping.
Like all these women.
But that's
are
how she
like-
started.
That's how she
Like-
got her name popping. Because like I said, she was
Yeah.
stripping first, and a lot of rappers used to reference her like, yeah, thick like Black China.
Yeah.
Rappers used to name drop because she was real popular about stripping. That's when she used that clout and that fame to go to the moon for real.
I think she should be recognized for her strategy.
Her business, yeah.
Because her business strategy, not so what she do, but
She's
she
smart as
knows
shit.
how to
Yep.
use what you do, the fame that you give
Yes.
her for her advantage.
Okay.
So I feel like she should be recognized for that.
Yep, from Tiger to fucking
Yeah.
what's his face?
Kardashian
Goddamn
dude.
Goddamn Rob. She didn't want Rob from the fucking
She
beginning,
is
but
right.
she knew that shit is a stepping stone, and now she got child support for the rest of her
And
motherfucking life.
trademarking the
Until-
name, her
yeah,
child
like-
name, like she do smart
She
moves
knew.
to
What's
keep
her child
her.
name? Well, actually, don't say it because I
She
ain't trying to
she
get
trademarked the
trademark.
Kardashian name, right? She trademarked
Yes, I heard that.
Rob's child's name, so that she will always get paid. Basically,
mention
whenever
that
they
baby,
mention
yeah.
the baby name,
Oh, we
she
never
will
said the
always
baby's
get
name.
paid.
I don't even want to know what it is.
That's a little
Whatever.
nigga name. I say it right in a second.
I don't even know, but like
Something I can't afford.
making moves like that, like she's thinking about the wealth of herself and her family.
But
So
that's a sick way to make money, though.
It
Like,
is.
I feel like, I'm one of the ones that believe all money ain't good money.
yeah.
And that type
Like
of stuff.
Chad Focus. And
Yeah. I guess we can go to that, but I'm one of the ones that believe that. Like, I mean, you can make your money and do whatever you gotta do, but all money ain't good money. And if it's not good money, that's gonna come back around full circle. Because I do believe in karma. So,
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if I had the body to be a stripper, I don't think I would, just because of the simple fact, like, damn, my family might see my dick. So, my kids might be like, hey, Dad, how we get all this money? They
That's
might
like
put a
porn.
video.
The same thing for porn. It's like
There was a
your-
documentary
your
on Netflix
kid-
about that.
Yeah, your kid is gonna get old enough to start looking on Pornhub for shit to beat off to.
And it's like no matter what you do,
Ugh, I
or
couldn't
like
imagine.
that shit.
no matter what you do or like how successful you become, people are only gonna know you for
Yeah.
being
Right.
a motherfucking stripper or being a motherfucking escort or being
it's
a
gonna be
motherfucking
brought up.
porn.
Like, you might be in an interview.
exactly. So it's like you could grow from that and be whatever, but like people are gonna be like, oh, like
You still
she
just,
just was shaking her ass and the
Yeah.
motherfucking
Kim
whatever.
Kardashian,
Like,
a
you
prime
know,
example. Like, she done so much
Exactly.
business and
she's
whole
done a lot now.
Clothing
And
line,
it's
they
just
they
like,
still
you
know
know,
about sucking
it's the
dick.
porn video.
You know, always
Like,
bring about that tape, yeah.
Even though it's trash, but
it was pretty
Kim
trash.
Kardashian doesn't have any actual.
she business savvy. That's
No,
Well, she was
she's
born.
rich.
Her parents was. I mean, yeah, her
She's
father
fucking
was
rich.
a lawyer, so
She's
she was
not
My
good.
father is the
She's not
talent.
business
Yeah.
savvy.
she is business
And
savvy
then she
because
got with
that.
Kanye. I feel like Kanye helps her out.
Kanye
a
was
fucking
did
lot.
help her a lot, but
A
like she got
fucking
that
lot.
I
app,
think she
the
helps
Kim
Kanye
Kardashian
too,
game
though.
or whatever that
That's
game.
still a thing.
Yeah,
She got her
that's
own
true.
game. She got her own clothing line. She got her own perfume.
And that's all. I feel like most of the shit that they all do is like back behind. They be seeing Kanye do shit and seeing Kanye like do photo shoots and shit like that, and they get inspiration and be like, all right, cool.
But they
I'ma
were doing
do
a lot of
this
that shit
shit.
before.
That's what I said. I think she gets some.
Inspiration
I
from
think she
Black
helps
culture.
Kanye out.
They
too.
do.
I don't.
And
I think
that's
she helps
annoying.
Kanye.
They
I don't think she always getting stuff from Kanye because she was doing some of this before,
a lot of it.
like before they got married.
I
She
can't see how she
was
can help
making.
Kanye.
She still was
No.
making money.
She can help
Maybe
Kanye
on a
because she's
mental
relevant.
level.
Because like a lot of people,
In terms of relevance,
she
yeah, I'm
introduced him
thinking
to
about
an audience that he don't have
yeah,
access to.
that's why
But
she
people
helping
love
him.
Kanye, even
Yeah.
regardless. Like, and he's a dickhead, and people still ride for that.
Not the
narrative.
love that
audience that
narrative.
she
Like,
roaming though.
Yeah, like
she's
she-
a white woman
exactly.
basically, and she's introducing him to a white crowd. Like we know.
But what has he
Kanye.
done with that audience that she's potentially
Well,
getting?
obviously this
You
fashion
see his
thing.
clothes?
Yeah, like
Fuck.
obviously this fashion thing is what's popping.
White people
with
love
them.
Yeezys.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
love
they
that
do.
shit.
They love the bum chic look.
We don't wear that shit really, but white people fucking
His
love
the first
Yeezys.
pair he came out with the gray and
Stay
them
with
joints
Sam.
was cool, but after that I don't see it.
And the ones he did with Nike.
Yeah,
Then
I think it would have been cool if he did like what he's like made a whole like bodycon type tan, green, nude, whatever, and then like elevated from there. But it's like everything he comes out is the same type of like shit, and it's just
like-
be
Yeah, it's
like,
been
all
years
right,
now. It's the
Yeah.
same shit.
all right, well, what the fuck, nigga?
hasn't
I
evolved.
could go in my house and cut up my motherfucking sweatpants in a fucking circle
Run it over
and
in
look
your
like
car
that
a couple
shit, like,
times.
But that's the point of
I
look
could go to
though.
Walmart and buy a fucking bodycon tan,
A
fucking
bodycon-
body
I think
suit.
that's
a
his
whole
brand.
punch.
Goddamn,
That's-
yeah.
that's the brand of it,
It's
though,
like,
'cause-
well,
I
what
think
the
that's his
fuck?
brand. His brand is something so simple, like you know.
And that's fine. I feel like
Yeah.
that's cool and that's great because we all love simplicity after a while. But it's just like grow from that, do more from that.
And
but he
he
probably got
can't-
the.
I don't think he could
The way
play.
I'm
He
thinking,
doesn't
like,
even
if people
care.
stupid enough to pay $700 for this
Yeah,
GL
that's what I'm saying. He
sweatshirt,
doesn't
then
even
But he
give a
can't
fuck.
get mad that black people don't support him though, because he
Oh, yeah.
he do get
He be out here
upset
getting
over
wild
the
as
fact
I'm not
that
buying
black
it. I'm
people
not buying it.
don't
$700
support that. We can't afford that basic shit.
even if I could,
Like, I'm
even
saying,
if I could, I'm not buying
afford
it.
a bodycon suit that's
His morals
stockings.
have
Like I
completely turned
cannot.
around.
Like
His morals are
that
disgusting.
Extra expensive shit. The only niggas that buy
Yeah.
that shit is drug dealers.
People that really don't have it like that.
yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, for 700, like
Drug
we had-
dealers that want to flex and wear that same outfit.
Nigga,
for
I would
like
go to
3 days on
Walmart.
the
For
clock.
$300, I'm not buying a Hurley t-shirt.
Target.
I
Like,
did see a
put the
post that say
same shit
dudes that be
on.
wearing like the
That's why I
Gucci
don't
belts
think
and the
he's-
flip
he
flops
not-
and all that other stuff. Credit probably
It's
trash.
not right for him to get an attitude about that, about not really getting support from us. It's because you're not marketing. You're not really marketing
Yeah, that's
to
not.
us.
That's not. Yeah.
We can't afford that shit. Like, so
I understand that, but like, just to be double advocate in this situation, niggas can't afford Jordans, but somehow niggas supporting the shit out of Jordan.
True. That's true.
So
yeah,
but-
that's true.
They supporting the shit out of Jordans. Niggas
But
will
we
pay
know,
buy
when we look at a
Jordans
pair of
because
Jordans, we know I can't just go get some random pair of shoes and make these look like Jordans.
Yeah.
Kanye be coming out with stuff like, I can go get me a Fruit of the Loom
That's not
t-shirt.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Right
not
Cut a
true.
hole
over the
in
car.
it. And
That's
that-
not true.
Let me stop you.
That's
though,
not
Prentice.
true.
Let me stop you, though, Prentice. If you ever see a nigga do that, take a pair of shoes and make them look like Jordans, they're gonna clown him from head to fucking.
Right.
Niggas will clown you for wearing a Hurley t-shirt until you show them, oh no, this G's. They're like, oh alright, oh alright. They'll shut up.
I feel like most people probably won't
People
give
still
a
be
fuck.
doing that?
I was gonna say,
What?
I know, like high school, that used to be the thing. I didn't know people.
That's the people who want to buy that
No,
kind of shit
it's
though.
shoes.
That's the
Shoes?
demographic.
Shoes, yeah.
You can't fake it with shoes, but
Yeah. Well, clothes. I mean,
everything
as long
else,
as
who
you
gives
don't
a
look
fuck? If
crazy.
you got them fucking jeans from Walmart, as long as they're not Wranglers, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Yes.
If they Wranglers, you definitely
nobody's
get clowned.
gonna know.
Because nobody's really. I feel like if you taking the time to look at the patch on the back of my
Yeah.
pants, you gay.
Okay, yeah. Why you looking at my ass, nigga?
Right.
That's the first thing in my mouth. Why you looking at my ass?
Right. That's why I remember when we was in high school and people used to try to call people out for the fake trues.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gay.
You looking at my ass, boy?
Why you looking at his horseshoe? Like,
I
get
feel
out of
like
here.
this time back into the dick check.
That dick shit. Chris said that shit last episode.
Oh, man. That's going to be a hashtag.
Oh shit.
Dick check.
Oh, man. Well, I know our special family guest has to make moves. You didn't hold it up.
I guess 8:35. We hold
Hey,
up
you
for
ain't
action.
gonna be here for the pictures.
No, we got it. We got it.
What y'all got?
Oh,
We can
okay.
Photoshop you in.
Wait, what?
Make
You
it
want,
slightly
you want to
tilted.
take your exit shot of moonshine?
No. Alright, come on. Cause
Okay.
Like, bitch, you
What?
gonna put me on this shit and
I'm not
say that
doing
shit
that.
out
I'm not
loud.
ready. I'm not
Someone has
ready.
to do it with me.
I'll take it with you.
I'll take it with
I'm
you.
about to say, what the fuck? I was like, I ain't ready. I'm
Y'all
waiting to the
figure it
end of
out.
the show.
Well, I'll make it a light one, though, since we're going to have to take another one
Yeah,
anyway.
so we can do
Y'all
that.
good.
Yeah,
My
that's
fucking
good.
sinus.
So we real niggas.
Y'all playing around. I just need.
I don't want to
I
hear.
feel loose
I'm
right
just-
now because of this damn drink.
I didn't
God,
even finish the. Okay.
I didn't
Look, I'm going to pour it like. I'm going to pour it
Just
Nobody
This
did.
Nobody
Look at
said
this.
bitch.
just a
And
splash.
I'll be the
Alright.
first person.
Right there.
I don't want to hear no light skinned jokes from nobody for the rest of the week.
Because
We the only
fucking
ones
this
at the
bitch.
table pouring
text
up.
you later like, hello. I didn't even make it to where I'm at the end of your driveway,
Right.
just sitting here trying to figure out life.
I spent
Right.
the night in my car and you drive.
People blowing up my phone.
Gonna be like,
Call Mills because I didn't do this.
Over there at the shopping center again.
I'm stupid as hell.
All right, yo. Let's go ahead, yo. It was
All right,
good.
cheers.
Good having you come back.
Yes,
You
I'm
gotta
happy
do it
to come
again.
back. I'm glad. This
I'm
is
taking
cute.
some of my
This
Right,
new little
right.
fucking the new little.
The drink making.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's cute. I like it. New little
Yeah.
setup. So shout out Mills
Thank you,
for
thank you.
know the fucking changing of shit. I like it. I
Thank you,
fucking
thank
like it. I fuck with it.
Thank you. All right,
You
let's
got
go ahead.
some alcohol in your system.
I
can tell too.
I fuck with it.
But you know what's crazy? Before,
You know my heart. Don't play around.
before we started
I
recording,
did.
before we started recording, she drank a little thing of
Okay,
wine.
so we don't-
She hit some Hennessy, and I'm sitting looking like,
I was
I didn't, but I didn't know. But hold
Yeah,
on.
like-
He didn't tell me. That
well, I
we
didn't know
were
what
gonna
I didn't know what
be
we
taking
was.
shots of fucking moonshine.
I didn't know
I
either.
would have held off.
I didn't know this
Goddamn.
what we was gonna have, but I was just like,
alcohol.
yeah, I didn't know.
Every bottle.
Nigga
I
said
brought.
I had a little sangria. She got sangria.
Right,
Shit,
I didn't
nigga.
know
I
what we was
would've
gonna
waited.
get, but I was just thinking like,
Fucking
you
me.
must not have been
No,
watching
but-
this season. Like,
okay,
what you drinking?
He's telling all that right now, but we were just having a normal conversation. He didn't
Yeah,
say
I didn't
shit.
mention it.
He didn't say shit.
But in my mind,
He
I was
was just
giving you the.
watching me do that shit. Like, this bitch about to be fucked up when she leave here.
I was just gonna let you be
I
grown.
noticed I
Wow.
ain't take that shot yet though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
right, y'all had to land it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. Yeah, with another
Alright,
toast,
we'll take
give us an
some.
extra
Alright.
5
She
seconds.
taking that
Oh, you
shit.
taking something? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I put your cup up without shot glass.
Fuck that.
Mm.
No face this time. No face, no case.
This shit, ooh, was top myself.
What the
up.
fuck?
Yay.
You alright?
Thank you for coming,
Thank you.
Jill.
Thank you, guys.
She made a face. We got that on camera. Y'all seen it.
Yeah, we got it.